Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and I create lifestyle, entrepreneurship, and some pop culture content on this YouTube channel. I hope you guys stick around, join the fam, join the squad. We would love to have you here. Do not mind my dog's water bowl in the back. I don't feel like getting up and honestly moving it, if we're gonna be quite honest. So just ignore it. Don't pay attention to it. But I thought today I would come on here and talk about something that I don't really talk about on this channel a lot, which is manifestation and like spirituality and like those type of things that I'm very, very interested in and I partake in a lot, but it was a side of me that I never really shared. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I feel like it's fun to open up about that and just share that part of my life with you. And the first thing I want to talk about is this new trend that is going viral right now on TikTok. Like every single time I open up the TikTok app, they are talking about this, and that is the lucky girl syndrome trend. I wrote down some notes so I don't forget anything so that we can be really on top of it with this video because it's my first video about these things and I want it to just be perfect. Well, not perfect, but I want it to be direct and like really get to the point of like what this is. The lucky girl syndrome is a new manifestation method that, like I said, went completely viral on TikTok at the moment. So I'm here today to share the ins and outs of it, what it really is, how you become that lucky girl, and what people are manifesting really. I'm also going to share with you the ways that you can implement it into your own life to potentially be another lucky girl. And obviously, like, you can be lucky man, a lucky they, them, like, you know what I mean. But like, this is what the trend is called, lucky girl syndrome. So before we kind of jump into it, I wanted to share just like one or two TikToks that I've found on TikTok about the lucky girl syndrome and people talking about their own experiences. So I'm going to insert them right here.
Eat our favorite meal from home while we tell you about our experiment that we ran while we were at college because it literally kind of changed our life. We started. Tell them what we did.
Okay, so I saw this TikTok that was like this girl talking about her favorite affirmations.
This was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, this was a while ago. And she said that she was always just like, I don't know why, but everything just works out for me. Like, I don't understand why, but the universe always makes things work out for me. Like, it was like, just...
I'm so lucky.
We were just like,
I'm so lucky. Everything works out.
I'm so lucky that everything just always, like, works for us.
So then, we were talking about this on our little walk that we went on campus. And we were like, okay, we had a little issue. And the little issue that we had was we were like, frick, sometimes stuff don't be working out for us. And we both wanted, in our new apartment, we both wanted the bottom bedroom.
Yeah.
Because there were 2 bedrooms on the bottom, 2 on the top. We're like, ooh, we want the bottom bedrooms. But we were like, no, like, we want our roommates to, like, also have what they want. So we're like, everything just works out for us. Like,
it just works out.
So we started saying this, and we said it all the fucking time.
Yeah,
we said it, like, going to the library, like, anytime we would see each other, anytime, like, we still say it all the time. We're
yeah,
just, like,
I still say it. I'll be, like, driving in my car, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe how everything just works out for me.
We just went to get these noodles.
Yeah.
And we're like, they might be closed. No, we got there, we're like, everything just works out for us. So anyway, our roommate comes to us like literally like the next day, 2 days later.
It was like right after.
It was literally right after, and she was like, "I thought about it, and like, I think you two should have the bottom bedrooms. Like, I want to have the top bedrooms." And we were like, "Everything works out for us."
Yeah, everything works out for us.
And
like,
then
thanks.
yeah,
Everybody has seen those videos about lucky girl syndrome. I saw 3 separate videos. One was a girl explaining lucky girl syndrome and why she says what she says, basically. The other one was the girls eating noodles in their car. And then another one was a girl talking about the girls eating noodles in their car. So, of course, I'm like, oh my God, I love this. Like, this is so cool. So I show my husband the videos and he's like, that's cool. He's like, everything works out for us. And I'm like, everything works out for us. So throughout the rest of the day, we were kind of just messing around and we were like, with everything, any conversation, we were like, everything works out for us because the universe blesses us. Everything works out. So we went to sleep really early. We fell asleep at like 10 o'clock and he woke me up at like 2:30 in the morning. He was like, babe, I won $900 on a sports bet. And I woke up like, what? So of course I'm like, because everything works out for you. And he's like, yeah, everything works out for me. Everything works out for us. So the next day he leaves for work and he works nights. So he leaves at about 4. And I was like, you're going to have a good day because everything works out for you. And he's like, yeah, everything works out for me. I'm going to have a great day today. So he leaves. He gets to work at 5 and he calls me about 5:05. And I'm like a worrier. So I'm like, oh my God, what happened? He's like, hey. I'm like, hey. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. What are you doing? He's like, driving home. So of course I'm like, oh my God, really? He's like, yeah, we had a really light workload and they sent me home. And he's like last on the seniority list. So they went through everybody and everyone else was like, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. I'll stay. And then they got to him and he was like, sure, I'll go home. And so he came home. We got to walk our dog and just hang out together. Like, it was so nice. So I'm telling you guys, every single day, I'm gonna start saying it.
Okay, now that you've come back, and if you didn't know what the trend was, now you kind of know a little bit more about it. We're gonna deep dive into the ins and outs of it. So the lucky girl syndrome, or the lucky girl manifestation, is basically people claiming how lucky they are and manifesting luck and good positive vibes and good positive energy into their lives. How do they do this? They do this the lucky girl way. They literally just repeat manifestations to themselves all day. Like, not all day, but you know what I mean? Like, a couple of times a day, they will like sit there and be like, I am so lucky. I am so lucky. I claim everything in this lifetime. The universe is on my side. I am the luckiest person alive. Everything I want, everything I dream of comes to me. That is literally what they do. That is the whole concept and premise of the lucky girl syndrome. They literally go out of their way to believe that this luck is coming to them. They are manifesting this luck. So you can manifest this luck as well. You just have to really believe in yourself. But the thing here is that you have to convince yourself that you are lucky. You have to convince yourself with whatever it is you're trying to claim, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, that you already have in your life. For example, if you are manifesting a job, okay? You're manifesting your dream job in the music industry. You sit there and you say, I am so lucky. I am so lucky that I got this job as a music promoter on a tour for a well-known artist. I am so lucky. The universe brought me this job as a music promoter because I deserved it. I am so lucky that I get to work my dream job every day. That's literally what you have to say to yourself. You have to just imagine and convince yourself that the life that you want is the life that you're already living. You are already living the life that you're manifesting. You will already have all the things that you're manifesting into your life already. Whether it be, I don't know, where you're living, like I said, your job, your finances. You have to convince yourself that you have all of these things. They are not just an idea. They are not just in your imagination. You have it. You already have it. You claimed it. It is your life right now. You have to convince yourself that. So people are saying that you have to be delusional, basically, and just pretend that you're already living that life, which is a crazy thing to do. But when you kind of understand it more and realize that by you doing that, you're just attracting those things into your life, because obviously you don't just sit there and you'll be like, I'm lucky, and then like you're gonna get your dream job the next day. Obviously not. But by saying these positive affirmations and making yourself believe that you have these things, it leads you to working in more ways than one to actually gaining these things. And I'm a firm believer in positive mindsets get you positive things, and negative mindsets get you negative things. If you think of the people that are always in a rut, always living their worst lives, always in like some drama or whatever it may be, they have negative mindsets. They manifest this negative energy into their lives. If you want to attract and manifest positive energy into your life, you have to be positive about things. Even if you don't want to be sometimes, you just have to be. You have to be. There's no other option. I'm going to read something from an article that I found, but it says, according to pro manifestation and success coach Kathleen Cameron, lucky girl syndrome produces results because it taps into the power of our subconscious beliefs. Cameron likens it to the law of assumption, a principle that underlies many popular manifestation methods. The law of assumption states that if you believe and act like you already have what you want, you'll get it. Literally what I was saying, it's like our mental capacities, like our mental state of mind is creating our realities. If you're not into manifestation and you're sitting here, you're probably like, Amanda, you're crazy. But I'm really not. I'm really not. I don't believe I am. I really, really believe in like the power of manifestation. I believe attracting the good things into your life. When I am in a bad place, when I'm thinking negatively, so much negative shit happens to me. So much negative things come into my life. But when I'm here and I'm having a shit day, I sit here and I remind myself, okay, I want this in my life. I'm going to get that. Today is not the day. Today is not the day that I'm going to get what I want, but I will down the road. And I am claiming that. I am attracting that. I'm manifesting that. And likely down the road, that's what I get. And I've seen it happen time and time again. I used to be in such like a negative mindset all the time. And I would always be attracting such negative energy into my life, negative people into my life. Like it was crazy at one point. And then I kind of reframed the way that my brain worked and reframed the way that I thought. And obviously I'm not sitting here saying that I never think negatively, because that is quite literally impossible. I feel like we all have those days where we think negatively, but I've been able to kind of train my brain and remind myself that I need to think positively to attract its good into my life. So lucky girl syndrome is what we're at right now. But yeah, I feel like this trend blew up because it kind of blew up at the beginning of January. So like, well, we're still in the beginning, but like the real beginning, because I feel like so many people are just trying to manifest that dream life. They want that dream life. 2023 is gonna be the year, and honestly, I have such a good feeling about 2023. Like, not even gonna lie, it's gonna be the best year of my life. I already know it, I claim it, and it's just going to be. But yeah, so the lucky girl syndrome is literally basically just creating a reality, reframing your brain, reframing your mindset, making yourself believe all these things that you want, all these manifestations that you want, all of these goals that you want, all of these life things that you want. You have them because you are the luckiest person alive. You are so lucky that you are getting all of these things. And once you kind of train your brain to think that way and train yourself to think that you really are the luckiest person alive, all these things come to you. And there's been so many success stories. I'm going to insert some here after I'm done speaking from this little segment. I'm going to insert like 2 or 3 TikToks of people talking about the things that they did get from the lucky girl syndrome. And if you still think it's crazy, try it yourself and see what happens, because we're all lucky if we believe it.
I am literally a product of lucky girl syndrome. I know it's real. I'm going to tell you how I know. To me, lucky girl syndrome is just the feeling that I know I'm protected. Like, I know whoever is up there and is looking out for me, they're doing a good job. And I just feel like the universe, she has my back. So if you didn't know, I am from Mayo and I only moved up to Dublin like in October. But the story of how I got this apartment is wild. So I was saving and looking for months while I was living like at home in Mayo. I was literally on daft every waking minute of my day. I was feeling at a bit of a disadvantage as well being in Mayo, because if I did see something come up, I couldn't just go and view it straight away and be the first one in there because I was the other side of the country. So I got to go on a press trip to Madrid with Kiehl's, which in itself was just fucking lucky. But the whole time I was there, like while I was there, I was just thinking, this is amazing. Like, I'm so lucky. My life is incredible. I'm so grateful. Like, what the hell? Like, I must be so freaking lucky. Really important point, because my vibes were high. I was already in the lucky girl headspace. I was like, my life is amazing. I just seem to get all these opportunities. Like, what? I was on the lucky girl frequency. So I fly home and I come to my friend's building in, well, it's around the Dundrum area, which I love, and I stay there nearly every week because I always had to come up to Dublin, and I always thought this is such a nice area, this is such a nice building, I would love to live here, but I never saw it come up on Daft.ie. She tells me there's a room available for rent upstairs. I email. Straight away I get a reply, can you come and see it? I was literally here. I was in the right place at the right time, and I told them I'm downstairs. Like, my best friend lives here. I've wanted to live here for months. I went up to see it. I had all my references. I had everything that I could send over to the agency straight away. It was amazing. Before I went up to view it, my friend's housemate downstairs said, oh, there'll be loads looking at that. And I was like, yeah, but I'm better. I'm not in a cocky way, but I was just like, I'm a lucky girl. I know this is mine. So after I went to the apartment, I had to drive home to Mayo because I had a nail appointment and I was getting my nails done, and I got 2 emails. So I had actually applied for a mortgage for an apartment at home in Mayo because I had been saving a lot whilst I was living at home, and I was like, this makes financial sense. However, the first email I got was, you didn't get approved for your mortgage. And then I got another email to say, you have been approved to rent this room in this apartment. And I was like, bitch, the universe knew. The universe knew.
I want to leave you guys off on some affirmations that you can say, you can write down, you can think throughout the next coming days, and see if anything happens to you. And if anything does, let me know, because I would love to hear. I love hearing people's success stories. Here are some things that you can say. You can say, things are always working out for me. The universe always rewards me. I am a magnet for all good things. I am lucky in everything I do. Everything comes to me with ease. I always get what I want. Things happen easily, effortlessly, and naturally for me. I'm always in the right place at the right time. I am so lucky. Literally, now all you have to do, I would suggest, is you go sit down, take out your computer, your iPad, notebook, whatever it may be, and write down really what you want to manifest. Don't just write down, I want to manifest a good life. Like, be specific. I want to manifest this job. I want to manifest this coming into my life. I want to manifest having a good friendship group. I want to manifest blowing up on TikTok. I want to manifest blowing up on YouTube, whatever it may be. really, really, really be detailed in what you're trying to manifest. And then think about that whenever you're thinking about how lucky you are. Think about those goals that you wrote down whenever you are trying to manifest the positive energy into your life. Think about those goals because that's really important. It's really important within any manifestation realm that you have specific goals that you're working towards, because if you're not specific enough, it's kind of hard for you to like manifest these things and like bring the positive stuff into your life if you're not specific about it. Of course, I'm not a manifestation coach. I learn my own things from my own research. So this is my beliefs, my thoughts, but do with it what you will. Comment down below what you think about the Lucky Girl Syndrome. Comment down below if you've had any success stories with the Lucky Girl Syndrome or manifestation in general. I would love to hear. I love hearing these things. And comment down below if you're interested in more manifestation spirituality videos, because it's something I'm really into. And I only started getting really into it like 3 years ago. So I'm fairly new to like the whole world of that. But I feel like it'd be fun to incorporate in some content and show you guys a little bit more about me. So yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to me below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.